hi, Genki Call here along with Darin Boatwright. We are going to be doing a live stream of Darin opening a mimic chest in every single one of his kingdoms. Oh, it's going to be fun. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to see you. And Darin, take it away.
All right. Well, we're gonna go through it alphabetically, and we'll start with Adana.
Awesome. Mimics!
And let's see. I guess a decent Zolgoth team will do it.
Yep.
Not my fastest Zolgoth team, but I think it will do the trick. As long as we get a decent purple start.
Yes, exactly. So what is the purpose of Cedric on the team? Just to mess with them and
when I do the auto play, I put Cedric on it to earn more money.
Ah,
Because it throws Thrall so often on the auto play.
yeah.
It tends to build up a lot of 4 and 5 matches, and it will build the money up to 200 gold.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't want the sound on it, sweetie. There we go. Okay, I better turn down the sound then. Hey, Lester and Isabel, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. There. Oh, right, I've got my phone set up so I can see chat now. Thank you, Miss Georgia.
Hey, Lester. Hey, Isabel. All right, here's the first one.
Come on, good stuff. Quick. Okay, well, it's a start. Arania, 2 Arania is not bad. Well, of course it's 2. It's a mimic chest, but yeah, Arania is not bad at all. Not a bad way to start. Good morning, Cookie. Everybody's just saying hello right now.
All right. In that little bit of break, I'm crossing stuff off, so I apologize for those little delays.
Yep, he's tracking everything he's getting tonight.
All right, off to Blackhawk.
Oh, I'm so hoping you get at least one Hoard Mimic tonight. Cookie says hello, Monkey and Darin Boatwright.
Was not expecting a Battle Crasher in this.
Oh,
I
yeah.
figured this would override the Battle Crasher, but okay.
Oh, that's interesting. Did you know that you can actually autoplay this battle? I tried it out earlier today.
Really, that's...
It's
I'm surprised.
I'm surprised too, but it is technically an explore battle.
Yeah,
So
that's true, yeah. I wonder if can you autoplay the actual the harder mimic one?
I'm sure you can. I wouldn't want to risk it personally, but
No, yeah.
I risked it with a regular mimic. I'm not going to risk it with a horde mimic. No way. But I bet you could because technically it is an explore battle. Click, click. Whee! 2 Yasmin and 4 Orpheus. All right. Logic Slayer is here. Oi, Genki, Isabel, Cookie, and chat. Yes, this is Darin's stream, and I'm commentating basically.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I cannot see the chat, so Genki is telling me everything that you guys are saying.
Yep, I'm reading everything, and he's doing all the work. The stuff on the screen. We're doing it through Skype, just like we did with Bree.
And Blighted Lands, which is somewhere on the map.
Cookie says, yes, you can. Tested it and turned it off to finish it myself for the Horde Mimic auto battle. It does work. Cobra is here and says, I got lucky with the Horde Mimic. Got it on my first fight with the Horde guys.
Wow.
Darn RNG. Yeah, that's awesome. Bree is here. Hey, Bree.
And Bree, I'd like to say thank you because you were the one that inspired me to do this.
Good going, Bree.
And of course, no purple.
Of course. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Such a pain. Lester.
Never fails.
I'm sorry, what?
I said it never fails.
Oh, I know. Such a pain. Lester says, Cobra, first fight gang. Welcome to the club. I know, Lester. Lester got his first Horde Mimic and now has 2 Horde Mimics. Bree says hello and you're welcome. If nothing else, you're going to be getting lots of tokens tonight.
Yeah, it'll be nice because I haven't leveled or I haven't meddled, I'd say 98% of my troops.
Yeah. I'm
I
pretty
just
good.
haven't gotten to that point. I'm mostly pet tracked and
Hoard
oh,
Mimic already!
all right.
Yay!
Third one's the charm already here. Let's see.
Oh, come on, Hoard Mimic. Nish's Arania would be good too. And I knew. And I knew. Give us all the stuff. I'm greedy, I admit it.
Oh, purple again.
I'm greedy for your sake as well. Purple! Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm holding my breath. Hey, Cobra says, would the Horde troop be useful in a team though, or is it just like a neat collectible or trophy item? It's totally useless.
Yeah,
It's totally
it's
useless. It's just basically for getting your kingdom power levels up, and because it's really hard to get. All right, moment of truth. Ah!
goes. Ah, right there.
Oh, you already had one. Oh, you naughty boy.
This is actually my second now.
That's your
Yeah.
second one. Well, congratulations, Darin. That is so cool. And 5 tokens of Orpheus and 5 of Yasmin. That's awesome. Yes, the Horde Mimic is used to troll Genki, says Lester. Cookie says, I have 5 Horde Mimics. For me, it will show up when it does. Henry says, the screen looks different today. Oh, because it's a joint stream. Yes, because I'm using Skype to, um, we're watching Darin play right now.
All right, that was Blighted Lands off to the Bright Forest, which is
Down.
somewhere. You would think after 7 years I would know the map, but I really.
I still get lost sometimes. There are certain kingdoms I have trouble finding every time, and I don't know why. Cookie says, well, it was almost useful till they changed the trait. Yeah. I said I have negative 5 horde mimics. I use the minus sign. Oh, you said you have. I missed the minus sign. Logic said, congrats, still working on getting my first. I also do not have it yet, neither does Bree. And Bree says you're doing them in alphabetical order? Question mark. And yes,
I
he
am.
is.
I am.
That's how he's tracking it. Lester says, I have a fixed path that I do when doing Explore. I also have I just do it from top to bottom, or left to right. Orpheus, Yasmin, and guards. Of course, you can always say that yourself.
Orpheus, 2 of Yasmin, 2 of Guard. That's not bad. It took, 4 to actually just get a guard. So it's been given decent tokens so far.
Yeah.
And off to Broken Spire.
Cookie says Lester Balboa sounds very bot or robotic like. Lester is secretly a bot. Mimic!
Were you sent here from the future, Lester?
The Terminator. He's come just to troll.
That's the future's new goal, is to troll the past.
Bree says must be a raunchy future. You know, Lester.
It's just full of robotic vampires.
Robotic vampires. Cookie says, Darin Boatwright, are you part of the team tracking all of the runs of Explorer to pull the data on the Hoard Mimic? I didn't know there
I
was
am
a
not.
thing.
Yeah, I was unaware of any group like that.
4 Arania and 2 Orpheus. Not bad. 4 Arania is really nice, actually.
Yeah. Off to Darkstone.
Wrong way. Top right.
Down
Ish.
here.
Oh, yeah. Bottom right. I told you I have trouble remembering sometimes myself.
I'm
Ah,
glad I'm not
I
the
was
only
thinking
one.
of Qatar. You're glad you're not the only one. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
Battle
I'm
Crasher.
just glad I'm not the only one that doesn't know the map after so many years of playing. Another battle crasher. It's weird to have a battle crasher that actually makes the games a bit more dangerous.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on Zenith. I think he's going to be fun. But last night, during our faction assault, that team that I use with Calcenity and the Doomed Club, was it?
Hmm.
Or the Doomed Glaive, whichever one it was. So fun! Ah, I loved it. Oh, two anew.
That's nice.
Two Orpheus and two Yasmin. Cobra says, that's a nice team you got there. Cookie says, I don't get lost on the map, but I do get lost in stores sometimes.
I have the weird ability to always know where I parked in a parking lot. It could be as big as like Disney World's parking lot, and I'll be able to find my car.
The plural, Lester says, say the plural of anew properly. It's anew. The plural of anew is anew.
All right, up here to Draxum.
I know. This is what we're talking about, raunchy future. By the way, Lester, Dan Quayle's It's Spelt Potato was channeling your spirit earlier when he posted on one of my videos he's talking about big chests. It's like, man, is this Lester in disguise? I'm stuttering, sorry. I really, really hate the mimics. I have gotten devoured by them 2 days in a row. Eh.
I'm expecting that to happen at some point. One of them will just eat all four of my troops.
No, we're not gonna let it get that far. No. Click. And two more anew! And four guard.
That's
That's
uh,
awesome. You're getting some good chests tonight. Just gotta get some niches in there. It'll be awesome.
yeah, that would be nice.
Cobra says, God, I hate it when they devour. Haha. Yeah, I know, right?
Defending the fields.
It's especially bad when it's during an important battle. It's like when you're delving. Oh, like that delve last night. Oh, it's the bad luck I had. We'll devour those chests, says Lester.
Why high on not wanting to give me a purple match at the beginning?
Oh, I know. I know how it goes. That is the one downside of using Brawl is that you just sometimes can't get any purple mana.
Maybe I should go back. I usually have Leprechaun in that slot.
Or you
Play.
could put Lyraza. Lyraza will give you purple and blue storm. The blue would feed Zolgoth and the purple would feed Thrall and Zolgoth.
I was wondering about switching Mountain Crusher for the new book.
Oh, the new book is awesome.
I mean, it's nice watching it wipe the entire map clean.
Yeah. Plus, it self-enchants, so you don't even need many mana for it. Ah, so cool. I'm really excited about the Doomed Libram. Very cool. Not Doomed Libram, I'm sorry, the Obsidian Libram? 6 tokens of Orpheus. Bree says, no reliance on any specific color, which is awesome. Yes, the combination of that and the self-enchant, so good.
Yeah.
John is here. John Suis. Lewis. Hi hi to all, he says. Hi.
And next to Dragon's Claw.
I keep holding my breath. I don't know why I keep doing that. You're going to end up with all 10 of your battle crashes before we're done.
Next season, they should have a whole team of troops that are specifically designed at taking out mimics.
Oh, that would be cool. King G City 88 is here. Welcome. Currently running High King Iron Gut, Thrall, Obsidian Libram, and Enraged Kurandara, and it's running very smoothly. Cobra says, calling a Hoard Mimic, me got a feelin'. Oh, he's calling it. He's calling the Hoard Mimic.
All right, here we go. Let's find out if it'll work.
Stop holding your breath. Regular Mimic chest, but 2 Aranias again! And 2 Orpheus and 2 Yasmin, for those that are just listening. Aw, man, says Cobra. He already got the Horde Mimic troop. I can't believe it. His 3rd chest.
On the third
Third
try.
chest! So cool! Bree says, Darin, which kingdom was your least favorite to get a Mimic in? I know the answer for me and for Bree.
Oh, it's kind of a toss-up, because the new land was a real pain in the
Hellcrag.
to do. Yeah, Hellcrag was kind of a pain because of Chow. And I ran into Chow in almost every battle.
I know.
Every time. And then the toss-up is between that and probably Broken Spire, because Broken Spire took me almost a week to
Oh,
get
because
the
it
mimic
took.
in. It just took so long.
Gotcha. Not because it was hard,
Everything
because
stands
it
up.
took forever.
Yeah, it was
Gotcha.
just constant battles. I would do auto battles when I wasn't able to play actively, and it just, I mean, so many fights to finally get that mimic chest.
Let's see. Oh my gosh. And Flame, do I even want to show that? I don't even know. And Flame is here. He says, hi, hi. Lester says, 3rd chest reminds me
Hey and
of.
Flame.
I'm sorry, what?
I just said hey and Flame.
Oh, Lester says, 3rd chest reminds me of the Martian girl in Total Recall. Cobra says, I don't make a noise. Cookie, sometimes I just have a feeling that it'll happen. Not always correct, but sometimes it happens. Cookie says Luther was like, nah, we not having it. Bree said, it's not that bad. And Flame said something. But he deleted it. I was thinking about approving it.
Good God.
2 Arania, 2 Orpheus, 2 Guard. More Aranias. You're getting lots of those tonight.
Yeah.
Super nice for leveling, or sorry, meddling troops. Bree says, any kingdom with Devour or reordering your troops I found really annoying. I know. Pycea has been a real pain for autopilot. And the reordering of troops has been a bit of a pain too. Forest of Thorns. Another battle crasher. Yay!
Maybe right. I may have all my battle crashers done by the end of this.
Bree says Merlantis with the Merlion silencing wasn't fun either. I know. And that's where Pycea is as well. So yeah, Merlantis would be my second least favorite for autopilot.
I got lucky with Merlantis. I was able to get the mimic chest there fairly quickly. And I kept fighting Megavore.
Oh, cool. That makes it better. Bree says, Oh, and Arachnean Weaver really sucked. Cookie says, or revives could be an issue and stealthy Godslayers. Hmm. For me and Bree, we are using an autopilot team that uses a double Cedric gold farming team. Um, I haven't tried Zul'Goth on an autopilot team. Oh, two tokens of Anu and four Orpheus. Nice. Bree's up to 41 million gold. Holy cow, Bree.
Yeah, wow, that's a lot of gold.
And that's after spending up at Obsidian Depths, huh? And Flame says, you just started the stream, right? Not too long ago. Darin is doing his chests in alphabetical order, and we just did Forest of Thorns. Now we're in Gulvania, so not too bad. We haven't been streaming for that long. And I'll
Can't
probably do,
complain. Already had some decent luck. Got one Hoard Mimic and several tokens of Anu.
and a bunch of Arania.
Yeah.
King G City 88 says, how are you stacking mimics? Do you want to answer that, Darin?
So this was something that I learned from Bree, and that is I did explores, and I personally did explore 12s until I found a mimic in each land, and then I didn't fight the mimic. I left the fight there and moved on to the next land and the next explore, and that allows you to stack them up so that you can fight them one by one like this. Uh, and it's a little bit more fun. It gives you kind of a goal, and it gives you a lot of tokens when you're trying to do this, which we're all going to need when we get to the end level and need to metal up all of our troops. So it's a good way to kind of motivate a really repetitive style of gameplay, I guess.
Yep. And it was all inspired originally by Bill Warhammer, who came up with the Warhammer Challenge, which before Mimics existed was to basically get a chest in every kingdom and open them all at the same time, basically. And so then Bree decided, hey, let's get a Mimic in every kingdom. And we did our last stream on that. And Darin's like, hey, I should try that. So here we are.
And I believe somebody on one of your streams said that they're working on getting the Hoard Mimics in each area, right?
Oh, yeah. Let's see, who was that? Was that started with an S? Can't remember who it was.
That's gonna take a long while to do, but
So
that's gonna be
long.
amazing when it happens.
Yeah, it is. Now I need to get caught up on chat. There are a few things here. So Bree was saying he has 41 million gold, and Cookie said, at Bree, almost enough to do enough LTs for my birthday in December. Joke. And then Inflame says, how the hell, Crag, did he get that many mimic chests that quick? How the hell, Crag? I love it. Thanks, I'm on
Uh,
that, says King G City. Sorry.
it was about 2.5 weeks of grinding, and there was one week where I earned more trophies than I think I've ever earned before by over like 2,000 to my next highest score. So there was a lot of grinding involved.
Bree says, I wouldn't have done it if the auto battle system hadn't come in. And he also says Darin, and yes, Darin Boatwright is Darin from our guild, Bree.
Yep.
Cookie says, also Bill Warhammer would spreadsheet it, of course. Inflame says, thoughts on the new faction? Did Pure Faction 300 yesterday? Seems pretty hard. And Darin, you tell
I
what.
just finished it tonight. I had a pretty good Zul'Goth High King Iron Gut team to get me through the regular rounds, and it went through pretty much with ease. And with the new book, it was even better because if I happened to lose High King Iron Gut at the front, I could just summon in a new troop and not lose the standing of having 4 troops. And then as far as Pure Faction goes, I'm pretty sure I used the same team as just about everybody else, which was the Dark Golem up front and 3
Obsidiaxis.
Obsidiuses?
Obsidiaxis.
Obsidiaxis, okay, yeah, I've been saying that wrong.
Well,
And that took a while. I did get unlucky the first couple of times I played with just going up against teams that where they had single troops that could just shut the team down.
bleh.
And then on my third try, I was able to get through and make it all the way to the final battle, as well as not lose a troop. So that kind of doubled up both things for me at the end there, which was nice. But I do like the troops. I don't think they're top tier troops per se, but they're definitely better than some of the ones that I've seen in the more recent past.
Let me catch up on chat here. Inflame says, I think my highest trophy count was 5.8 thousand. Tyrion says, good morning, Genki and everyone, or evening for those who haven't slept yet. That would be me and Bree. And Flame says, morning, Tyrion. Two Yasmin, two more Arania, and two Guard. Uh, 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 uh. Cookie says, Tyrion, did you hear the power orb I was ringing? Tyrion has so many power orbs. Tyrion says, hey, Isabel, and Cookie and Flame, Lester and Liza, Stardust and Sir Slayer of Logic, and Darin. Isabel says hello, and Cookie, that must have been it, says Tyrion. Okay, caught up. Another mimic! Another mimic!
The dreaded Hellcrag mimic.
Oh, Hellcrag. Bleh. Calcenity is just such a pain to fight, seriously. The looping she does, it's great when it's on my team, but not to fight.
It's funny because I had to do my Battle Crasher in PvP last night to hold on to all the mimics. And it seems I have never seen so many battles where a single character was used so much as Chal is being used now.
Oh, I know.
So that's what I call her, as Chal, because
Yeah,
I
that
can't
works.
say the name worth anything.
Calcenity is so hard to say. Calcetony. See, I can't even say it right. I'm having trouble with that one. Chal works for me. Yeah, it used
But
to
that's the
be.
thing. If you don't have if you don't have a way to freeze her, or you don't get her before she gets started, I mean, it's game over.
4 tokens of guard. Cookie says, Stardust, wait, Stardust. There you are. Hey, Stardust. Stardust. Cookie says, hello, I must have missed you and chat with me being sleepy. Tyrion says, I had no issue with faction, but I went overkill. Would have gone Deathless 500 pure if not for a lucky 10% Deathmark kill. No!
Oh, yeah, I've been extremely lucky this weekend avoiding the death marks. I've gotten quite a few of them on the characters, but nothing landed, nothing killed.
Thankfully. Ugh.
That makes the book again just so much better because again you can just summon a troop right back in.
Super nice. Cookie says, I call that troop Chow. I call that troop demon wine. Bree says, Tyrion, how many power potions did you use? Also, Darin, how many power potions did you use?
5.
5?
Yep.
Uh, Tyrion says,
I had to
bad
wait.
gargoyle gem.
I had to wait until tonight to take the final battle off of the sigils I got tonight.
And no reason to spend extra gems when you had more coming. To Orpheus for Yasmin. I don't mind the gargoyle gems that much. I kind of like them, but I don't like the death mark, and I really hate the lycanthropy. Ugh. Cobra says, S- Cobra says, saying goodbye for now. It's really early here where I live in Canada. Have a good one, everyone, and I'll probably watch the rest later. Have a good night, Cobra.
Night, Cobra.
Tyrion says, Horde level 200, which added a 17th power potion to the 10 I bought and gold medaled the faction troops. Holy cow, Tyrion. Well, I mean, you've got the resources to do it. No one has more resources than Tyrion, I'm sure of it. Probably wasn't too bad for you with all of those power potions on board, Tyrion. 11, not 17. My bad. It's the phone. It's so small. 11, not 17, and my account is chump change compared to some. I have trouble believing that. I'm sure it's true, but it's kind of hard to believe that anybody could have more resources than you do.
I certainly do not. I continually run low on so many things.
Bree says he's about to make his first attempt at Pure Faction 500. Good luck, Bree.
Good
I
luck,
haven't
Bree.
I haven't done any delving since my stream ended yesterday. 2 Orpheus and 2 Guard.
It's Kaziel. Now we're looking for Qatar.
Tyrion says, I'm like in the 2% lol. I still look up to the 1%ers. Still, of all of the people I know that play Gems of War, I think you probably have the most resources. Cookie says, Tyrion, not sure how many trophies you do a week, but I know more than a few on PC mobile. The members do upwards of 12,000 a week or more.
Wow.
And Flame says, missing my messages. Really? That's weird. Oh, do you have it on live chat in Flame? She can't help it, Georgia.
How do you have the time to get 12,000 trophies?
No doubt. Somebody's playing a whole lot of Arena? Maybe? Oh gosh, I see now in Flame. I missed your message. I apologize. Remember, if you want to drop the Hoard Mimic, you need to summon up the developers and promise to buy Campaign Pass. Worked for me. Yes, it did work for him. It was awesome. When um when he was doing it, I think it was his birthday live stream. He was opening up Mimic chests and he did, hi hi, Genki Call here, or not Genki Call here, and that didn't work. So then he did an impression of Tacit, and that didn't work. So he invoked the devs, and he said he'd buy a campaign pass if he got it, and he did. It was epic. Guild anniversary. That's what it was. Yeah, it was epic. I'm so glad I was there for it.
The devs are always listening.
What class are you using, by the way, Darin?
I am finishing up leveling up the new Geomancer class.
Ah, gotcha.
I haven't spent any time. Well, I haven't spent any resources leveling it. I only use the free sigils during the class trial for it, and I'm closing in on level 100 now. I think I'm at level 97.
Wow. Wow.
A lot of that was due to all of the explores I did for this.
Yeah, gotta do a lot. Click. Ah, okay. 4 Orpheus and 2 guard. Tyrion says, I probably average 3 to 5,000 trophies a week. I have hit 12,000-ish once, and man, that was an insane week. That full Gnome Week event, don't know if I'll ever do that hard again. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. I'm super impressed at what Sons of Anarchy is doing on the PvP leaderboard, but at the same time, it makes me shudder just thinking about it. I don't wanna.
How many battles they must be fighting?
Exactly. How many
Those
hours a day?
scrolls. Oh, it's so crazy.
Yes, I agree. I agree, but man, they are killing it. Tyrion
That's
said,
where you need an entire dorm of people, and you can just keep having another person sit down and play and rotate.
exactly. And I would not be surprised if some of them are doing that because those the amounts, my gosh. Tyrion says, I went classless faction team, but I'm already maxed. Ah, you're already maxed. Gotcha. It does not surprise me that you have everything maxed, Tyrion. Uh, Inflame says, speaking of crazy, we got someone on Xbox who is first spot in the faction leaderboard every time a new faction comes out. That's dedication. He's currently at 23 million.
Wow.
No. Another Hoard Mimic! That's number
Here we
2.
go.
I don't know whether I'm going to laugh or cry if you get another actual Hoard Mimic troop. That would be
I just
awesome.
wish we could trade them so badly.
Oh, I know.
I have so many doubles and triples of mythics that I don't need, and there are still so many that I do need.
And Flame says, Devs, I summon upon thee! Tyrion says, yeah, I don't understand the want to do that much PvP. It feels like a huge waste of time. I'd rather be farming tokens for medals. I agree. Get one more to trigger Genki. Yeah, as I can't, I haven't found it yet.
I'm surprised they didn't build some sort of at least minor pity system in
Oh, I know.
to getting it.
I mean, increase the chance by 1% or something after you do a
Yeah,
100 Horde
1%
Mimics
after
or something.
every so many fights.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Click! 10 tokens of Arania and 5 guards. That is not a bad haul. Not
Can't complain
bad.
about that. Yeah.
They're great for meddling troops. Inflame says, imagine the amounts of gems you would get if instead of PvP you only did treasure hunt. Probably 4 or 5 for a day. That's an understatement, but still, you get my point. Tyrion says,
To Merlantis.
Merlantis. And while Tyrion says, and while you aren't wrong, the guy on Xbox who usually wins at faction events is Average Hero. He is currently third with almost 12 million faction points. Holy cow. And Flame says, for those doing PvP leaderboard, that is. Another Battle Crasher. You're gonna get them all during the stream.
Another battle crasher and another no purple start.
Isn't that the way it always goes?
I almost never have a problem getting 3 purples at the beginning,
It's
but
just because we're
because it's
streaming.
live now, yeah.
That's the way it goes. Whenever you're trying to make a point, you can't make your point because the game just does not participate and cooperate, I mean.
That's the future of gaming. Devs will start putting in small little programs that let them know when the game is being streamed, and it will change the game in different ways.
They say that they already have. They call it streamer luck. I've had streamer luck once in a while, but actually it's just luck. There's nothing to do with this being a streamer. Click, click. 4 Orpheus and 2 guards. Inflame says, so he's got a lot of catching up to do.
Atlantis off to the Mist of Scales. Which is over here somewhere.
Another battle crasher.
That'll be nice. I won't have to hunt those down afterwards.
Exactly. No, no. There you go. And Flame says, by the way, regarding autoplay, I barely use it, mainly because I don't like all the button inputs I have to make to get it started. Maybe it's less bothersome for PC players. Not sure. Yeah, probably. Cookie says, OMG, that would involve some crazy bugs and bugs fixes. They better get some programmers for it. Oswald can't do it all himself.
I would just like to see the autoplay let you autoplay through an entire explore without having to restart each match.
That would be really nice. Totally agree.
I understand not wanting to make it where you could just set that all day as on, because that would break a lot of things, but if you could just play through one full explore, that would be nice.
I really would. Henry says, I used to stream. Oh, I tried to stream today, but my internet is not fast enough, so I quit. Maybe that's a good thing. Otherwise, I wouldn't have, or you would have clashed with my stream. Oh, I want to join your stream when you do it, Henry. It would have been sad. Cookie says, Tyrion, yep, couldn't remember the 2 trophy minimum area, but yep, all those good spots. Tyrion says, they are all insanely fast, but Explorer 9 is fastest due to 3 trophies per match and less time on load screens, but they all put up insane trophies while you're on autoplay. Cool. Hey, Dragor is here. Hi, Genki. Nice key opening. It's not me, it's Darin. Darin's doing all the work on the screen. I'm just commentating. But welcome. Nice to see you.
Just had this rash of mimics that attacked my land, and I've been dealing with them.
Inflame says select button. Left for autoplay. Are you sure? Stick to the right. Now confirm with A. Draker says, no, your new mythic. Oh. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know. 200 event keys got me the new mythic. I was so happy.
Ooh, that's super nice.
It
That was
was.
quick and easy.
Yeah, it was awesome. I didn't even have to spend all of my event keys. I was shocked.
I saw somebody post in one of the chats today they had spent 500,000 glory, something like 10,000 event keys, and didn't get it.
Cookie says, does anyone else play Mythic Bingo? Genki, I heard you played it before. I did play it before, Cookie. And I called it Mythic Bingo because of you. And I'm going to play it again this coming Friday. Hey, 2 tokens a night show!
The first
Congrats.
two. Yeah.
Awesome. Um, And Flame says, in that time I need to press those buttons. I could do the battle myself. I know what you mean. Tyrion says, I pulled 2 in 850 event keys. I was content. And Flame says, oh, I also got very lucky with this mythic. I think you read it in Tacit's chat. Yeah, you did. Yeah, he used, what, 100,000 glory and then 3 glory keys and got it from the 3. Henry says, ooh, double Nisha, congrats. Tyrion says, but I was trying for 2. And Flame says, used 10,000 glory, my bad. Realized I had 3 glory keys left over, used those 3 and got it. That's just amazing. Getting getting a mythic off of an individual key, I have yet to do it.
That would be great.
It
If
would.
Friday came around, you just put 1 glory key in.
It would be fantastic.
That should be a reward for some event.
Yeah.
You
The
complete
next,
the event all the way through to the end. You get the ability to get a mythic with just 1 glory key.
that would be so cool. Like the pet bait. We use it like the pet bait, right? So the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
PvP battle you go in when you use a pet bait, it's going to have a pet gnome. Well, this is going to guarantee you a mythic as soon as you open a chest that will allow them. 4 tokens of Orpheus. Woo! Um, and Flame says, should have gotten 2 copies in those 3 keys. Would have gone to play lottery right after, no doubt. Cookie says, I wanted 6 in a row in guild chat, so I ended up with 8. Since first 2 were early on, had to wait for the wave of guild opening ending. Dracor says, pet bait is a myth. It's in the Legends Reborn event right now. You can get it for gems. I did it and it worked. Started a pet rescue for my peeps. My guildies, I should say. Because y'all are my peeps.
I had to slap my forehead. I bought the pet bait and the cursed gnome pet bait, and then I was so happy when I got a cursed gnome. I didn't realize that I had just used the cursed gnome bait.
I know, you should be able to choose when to use it, but no, if it's in your inventory, it's gone the first time you do a battle that allows it.
They really need to change that because for a guild, that could be dangerous if a pet battle's already started.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they should make it evident that this is a thing, that if you have pet bait, it's gonna go into effect, because what if you start an arena battle? Oh, shudder. Perish the thought. Tyrion says Tacit did the same thing. He was like, curse gnome, wait! No, lol. And Flame says, was just about to ask exactly that. I didn't know it auto-triggers. It does. I wish that there was some warning that it was going to auto-trigger. Lester says, same thing happened to me. 3 straight cursed gnomes, then realized my cursed gnome baits were gone. Draco says, I think it doesn't activate with active pets. Oh, that would be good. I hope not.
Well, that's good.
I hope that they have that in place, absolutely. Cookie says, well, if there is already a pet active, it won't use the pet bait. Fantastic. Thank you for thinking of that, Debs. I do appreciate that.
Indeed. I wish it would show that it's being used. That would also be nice to see.
Yeah, because you may be saying, okay, I'm ready to use my pet bait now. Wait, where is it?
You know, a little graphic of the statue popping up and breaking or something. You know, something simple.
Hoard Mimic! That's the 3rd for the night, isn't it? Or 4th?
Yeah.
Is it the 4th or the
Third.
3rd? It's
This
the
is the
3rd.
third.
Okay.
All right.
Hoard Mimic! Boop, boop.
With a battle crasher,
With a battle crasher.
just to make it interesting.
And Flame says, Devs, I said, I summon upon thee! Tyrion says, I've only been playing PvP with active pets so I can save it till after the Heroes Reborn event. Good thinking. Spreadsheet confirmed, says Cookie. Bree says he only got 2 Horde Mimics when he did this, so you're already ahead of him on that. And he got the Horde Mimic troop, Bree. And he got the Horde Mimic troop. Ugh. Ugh, shaka, ugga, 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 shaka. What? Says in flame.
All right, here we go.
Click! Ah, got Aranias again. 10 tokens of Orpheus and 5 Arania. That's cool. I might know this song if I heard it in Flame. Maybe. Tyrion says, also the pet gnome from Bait can't run. The text is removed from card. I almost lost one because of all its resummons. Oh, it can't run? Oh, the pet gnome from... Oh! That is
So
awesome to know.
it tries to run and instead it resummons itself? Is that...
The spell for a pet gnome is to summon a random beast. And so, since it can't run, it's going to summon a beast every time.
Hmm.
Oh, the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. Soundtrack, that is.
Silverglade. There we
Tyrion says, Inflame got it. It was on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 recently. Dragar says, we just got Arch Proxy Vendor. I like that troop. I do. She's fun. Uber Doomskulls. Song's called Hooked on a Feeling, says Inflame. I know that song. Yeah, the old BJ Thomas song. Blue Suede, Hook on... Oh, Blue Suede, not BJ Thomas. Ah. Inflame says, just turned it on to hype myself up for the sound effects, or the 5X chest. Gotcha. Ooga shaka, ooga shaka. Gotcha. Cookie says, Jinx. Ed and Flame. Mimic! Click. 2 Orpheus, 2 Yasmin.
Orpheus is definitely running away tonight with the token.
Yes, indeed. I think I did for Bree as well. I don't remember if you... Bree, do you still have your track sheet from then? Inflame says,
Son of Mirage.
What? Oh no! Dragar says, I made a mistake and wasted 5 Nisha? 5 Nisha medals? Tell me
Oh.
you didn't. Dragar, what happened with your Nishas? That's horrifying. Oh no. You were trying to medal troops and you took a chance and you gambled and lost. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Oh. I will not be gambling with medals of Nisha or medals of Anu because that would kill me. No. And
No,
Flame said, oh, sorry, go ahead.
that's definitely a hard time loss there.
Big time. Oh. Horrifying. And Flame says, haha, Kanky said my name. I am free. By the way, is that international or a German thing? What? What'd I say? Tyrion says, I'm high in believing that you're in love with me. It's song lyrics. Arania, Yasmin, and Guard. Nice. Ooga shaka, ooga shaka. What? Yes, what about it? No.
On the
Dragar says, I banned myself from using medals for a couple months. Yeah, my gosh. That hurts. I hurt for you, Dragar. That really bites. Inflame says, when you're a kid in Germany and someone says jinx after you said the same thing at the same time, then the kid who didn't say jinx isn't allowed to speak until someone says their name. Gotcha. Ah, yeah, I remember. Yes, that is here as well.
Until they buy you a soda, right?
Till they buy you a soda. Georgia just
I
said till
think
they
that's the rule. You can buy them a soda to get out of the jinx.
jinx, you owe me a soda. Georgia just said that. I'd never heard that part before. She's younger than me, so obviously, since she's my kid. Tyrion says, I recently medaled all common and rare troops. Guards are so useless to me now. Oh, the medals of guard. My next goal is to gold medal a random mythic to the low percentage chance using only guards. Ooh, that's going to cost a lot of souls, but I know you've got 'em. Cookie says, Dragor, hopefully you didn't use your last 3. He says, nah, I still have 10? Wow, Dragor. I just got my 5th Nisha medal like yesterday. Tyrion says, Jinx, poke, you owe me a Coke. Cookie says, Inflame Hydra, I heard it here as if someone says the same thing if you say Jinx first, they are jinxed. For me, it was if they're jinxed, they're not allowed to talk until someone says their name, but apparently you can buy a Coke to get out of it too. Or a drink. Genki, saw my previous message. Uh-oh, what'd I miss? That's why I wrote X and but Genki said my name so I could speak again. Okay, I got it. I wonder what the was about. Lester says, I have 11 Nisha medals total, but never used one to medal troops. Well, you could medal a mythic at this point. Give them, please. Share
Got
the
4 or
wealth.
5 now, but that's not enough.
I'm sorry, what's not
That's
enough?
enough Nisha medals to start leveling mythics.
Well, I like to do the first level with Seasons or Aranias. I
Hmm.
actually fully leveled Mistralis with Medals of Seasons. All the way up. It was awesome. Ah! It cost me like 60 medals, or 64, but I did get her fully medaled with Seasons.
That's nice.
It was nice. I was excited. It costs a lot of souls, but I have plenty of souls at this point. So that,
Well, I think at our level, souls, I mean, I think I'm sitting on about 3 million that I don't need.
yep, I'm sitting on 3 million something myself. Yep, you've got 3 million. 25 million gold.
That's the other thing that doing this will do for you is increase your gold quite a bit.
Yes.
I would
Oh,
love to see
Brace,
that actually turn this into an event.
turn what into an event?
Finding a mimic at each location.
An actual, oh my gosh.
Or they
People,
maybe tweak and increase the percentages ever so slightly.
oh, that would be awesome though. That would be cool. Bree says he has almost 7 million souls. And Flame says, I got Scourge of Honor and Phoenicia to gold, now improving Euryale. Dragor says, Tyrion, nicely done. I'm not there yet, but I did get gold Zul with guards. You're kidding, Dragor. That's
Wow.
amazing. Holy crap. Cookie says too much and 2.5 million I could disenchant. Oh yeah, I have lots I could disenchant too. And Flame says I got Scourge of Honor to gold with 3 anew and 12 seasons. That's amazing. In Flame, that's some good luck. 4 Arania and 2 Orpheus. Draco says I figured it would never happen. Got super lucky. Yeah, I guess. Holy cow. That's amazing.
Alright, we're down to the last 5 lands here.
Woo! And Flame says, I'm sitting on 5.2 million souls, 1.6 more if I disenchant. That's a lot of souls. Isabel says, I have 38.7 million souls and 55 million gold. It's amazing, Isabel.
Wow.
Ah, it did not devour. Yay. Oh, sorry. To Orpheus and Guard and Yasmin. Pure Faction 500 done. Congrats, Bree. How many tries did it take you?
Nice.
And did you use my team or a different one? So nice. Oh. The Brick-a-Wreck used a different team. He used 2 of the Golems and 2 Obsidiaxis. Did you use the 3 Obsidiaxis, Bree? I really like Obsidiaxis. I think she's, at this point, she feels more powerful than Tourmaline. Bree says, 2 tries and the same team, but I'd already come up with it. I think everybody pretty much came up with that one on their own. I mean, it's really the only option. You have a somewhat of a tank up front that also gains you some mana, and then your damage dealers. So, yeah.
And it was nice to throw the gargoyle gems on the enemy to slow them down when you need to as well.
Absolutely. Oh, sorry. Absolutely. Cookie says, at Bree, good game. I will probably be doing my old-fashioned way. Otherwise, I might have to open some more glory for gems. So it'd be far cheaper to do it outside of the event. That makes sense. And Flame says, Tyrion got so many souls, he even made Hades himself jealous. Bree says, the golem is also the only way to break the gargoyle gems for pure faction. That's true. Dragor says, I might forego the gargoyle traits in 9 months. Hmm? Lester says, Tyrion is Shang Tsung? What? Tyrion says, Isabel, I only have 28.5 million souls, but I also have 505 to 510 metal troops too. So you have more, but you don't. That's amazing, Tyrion. Oh, it's from Mortal Kombat. Okay. Uh, no, I never played Mortal Kombat. I played Street Fighter. Old school stuff. Mimic! Click! Only 4? 4 tokens of Yasmin. Tyrion says, read my last 3 messages for full context. Let me scroll back. What did I miss? I'm sitting... Oh, sorry. Yeah, I did miss some stuff here. I've meddled 6 to Mythic, 6 Mythics, Arachnean Weaver, Euryale, Mistralis, Phoenicia, Scourge of Honor, and Zul, all with 100% chances with Anu and Nisha. No gambles. And then I'm sitting here adding up everyone's souls who think that they have a lot, except Isabel, thinking like, I can add those up, subtract from mine, and still have a large sum of souls. And what was the last one? Right, and I did see that one. Cookie says, one's invested and one's potential investing. Isabel says, haha, Tyrion, I have medals but too lazy to medal troops yet, so, ha. Tyrion says, I understand that reference, Captain America reference, Lester. And Flame says, I feel like earning tokens still needs a buff, making it easier for newer players to catch up and let us endgame players be able to gamble our souls. Oh, that was Inflame that said that. Sorry, for some reason I thought that was Lester that said that. Dragar says, no, they need to buff the metal recipes in Soulforge. Cursed runes are too expensive. Yes, they are. Those cursed runes. Not everyone was able to um, farm them like crazy when there was a buff to them. Even when there was a buff, I wasn't getting many. Cookie says, only 5-year difference between Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Yeah. Well, I literally played Street Fighter in an arcade. So, I did. Bree says, cursed runes are too rare. The cursed walnuts are too rare. Darn things.
Did you play the first Street Fighter when it was called Fighting Streets with the one big button that you had to hit really hard?
No, I actually played the other one, the newer one called Street Fighter. I was a teenager. Inflame says, did you say that was me, then apologize for calling me Lester, but you hadn't? No, when I first was reading it, I thought for some reason it was Lester saying that he was an endgame player. For just a second, I had a brain fart. And I thought it was like, wait, Lester is endgame? When did that happen? So,
All right, we are at the end.
ooh, last one. Last chance for a Hoard Mimic. 35 mimics.
And of course, one last Battle Crasher.
And probably your last one for the night. That would
I
be
think
awesome.
the 9th one. I want to say it's the 9th one.
It may be, but it would be awesome if it was the 10th.
That would be.
Cookie says, trying to remember if I remember Street Fighter. Inflame says, you still had announced me was kind of funny, I know. Cross his fingers and toes, says Inflame. I'm hoping for at least a Nisha in there, which would actually be 5 Nishas. Ah, that would be awesome. And you didn't get devoured tonight. Yay!
It's true. We did the Devour.
Okay, come on. Click. Ah! Alright, what's in here? 2 Yasmin and 4 guards. Okay. Darin has some math to do to add everything up now.
Give me 1 second here.
Lester says, did they call it cursed runes because it looks like prunes? Tyrion says, original Street Fighter was just Ryu versus Ken. Lol, not really, no real variety if I recall. Yeah, I definitely had more than that.
So you probably started with Street Fighter 2, which was when they switched to the regular cast of 8 characters.
Yeah, I played the girl. Go figure.
Chun-Li.
Is that who she was? I don't remember. The memories are too old.
I used to play Tournament Street Fighter, so...
Oh, wow. Bray says, yeah, getting 5 Nisha tokens from a single Hoard Mimic was a nice consolation prize. Yes, you did. Yep, and Cookie calls them cursed walnuts. They do look like walnuts. Chun-Li was my favorite character, says Bree. Mine too.
All right. So there were 45 tokens of guard. There were 47 tokens of Yasmin.
Oh.
36 tokens of Arania. 7 of Anu. 2 of Nisha. And an insane 82 tokens of Orpheus.
Wow. Wow. And you got another Hoard Mimic.
And I now have a second Hoard Mimic, yes.
Do I have any other streams planned today? Yes, I do. Dragar says, I learned to do the Akuma Super, forget what it's called. And Lester says, Raging Demon. And Dragar says, yep.
Yep, that was the name of it.
All right, so I can't give out a code during the stream because you would see everything I was doing, and end up giving out all of my codes at once that way. We don't want to do that. So I can't give out a code right now. How are your wrists? Inflame wants me to play Hollow Knight. Um, I don't know. They're okay. Bree, or not Bree, Tyrion says, I played Street Fighter 2 first, but found the original in arcade and couldn't pass up to put my quarter in it. No idea why it was popular enough to make a sequel, but thank God they did.
Um, I can actually answer that. So it would have died in the arcades. You're right. The first game was not great, but there was this little unknown system known as the TurboGrafx 16, and its claim to fame was having disc games, and its first fighting game was Street Fighter 1. And so it regained its popularity through the TurboGrafx 16, and that's what brought it back for a sequel.
That's cool. I had my dad had a TurboGrafx, and one of my favorite all-time games. East, Bree just said it. East Book 1 and 2 for the win.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I do not know
Such a
how many
fantastic series.
it is. I don't know how many times we played that on the TurboGrafx and was so sad when we got it on PC because the cheat or the cheat kind of in Jira's basement where you could just prop something on the button to fire fireballs in the button down or in the basement there and just get unlimited experience. They fixed it when it went to PC. Oh, it was so sad.
Well, and then you played it with me.
Yes, I have played it on PC quite a few times as well. And I have other East games. I have a bunch of them, but the only one I've played besides East Book 1 and 2 and East Eternal, the stuff on the PC, is
I'll give Nepishtim.
the Ark of Nepishtim. Yep. Cookie says, nice. I own that system, but don't think I own Street Fighter game for it, Tyrion. At Tyrion Shark. Ditto. Great game. Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2 are my favorite fighting games. I'm really behind on chat.
Those
Inflame
were both
says,
great games.
Inflame says, what? Perish the thought, my lady, as I was merely inquiring on your current health, though I wouldn't be opposed to a Hollow Knight stream, lol. Uh, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and end this stream since Darin has gone through all of his content. This was super fun, Darin. Thank you so
Yes, it
much for
was.
sharing this with us.
And thank you for inviting me to share this with everyone.
It's so fun! All right, so at this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the stream. I'm going to take my bearings and I'm going to start another stream. It will be something. I don't know what I'm going to stream yet. I may work more on the Faction Assault. I may do that off stream. I may do Hollow Knight. I may do Stray. I haven't decided. But anyway, I will see you folks soon. For anybody that wishes to join me, please like and subscribe. Say thank you very much, Darin, for sharing this with me once again and with the viewers. It was awesome.
It
Congrats
was a
on
lot of
all
fun.
of your tokens, and we will see you folks soon. Have a good one, all.
Have a good night and day, everybody.
Bye. Bye.